Sarji, focus no? Focus on no? Chalo. So, what is a private company? What is a private company? Private means हमको हमको हमारा हमारा मना मन के मनते मनते उसको बोलते हैं प्राइवेट. अवेलेबल टू एवरीवन उसको बोलते हैं पब्लिक. So this was asked in the exam 2012 and 2015. For last 10 years, this was not asked in the exam, but he may ask in the future. Then, what is the private company? What is a private company? Means a company. I'm asking, what's the private company? Company said, Srinath sir, listen. I said, yeah, I'm listening. You tell. I don't know what is private company. Then company said, Nana, private company means a company. Private company means which has the minimum paid up share capital, which has the as may be prescribed. How much capital is required, not defined by Companies Act. How much capital, 1 lakh or 2 lakh or 5 lakh are not defined by Companies Act. Yes, sir, no, sir. So it can have the any capital. Once upon a time, 1 lakh, that limit is removed. Right now, it must have minimum capital as may be prescribed. Generally, prescribed means rules or AOA. AOA is not prescribing anything and rules are also not prescribing anything. So private limited company can be started with any capital. However, by its articles of association, by its there must be 3 restrictions. There must be this building private property, public property, yeah, private. Can anyone enter into this class? Yes, but one condition is that if. What is that? If restriction is there, anybody can enter into this class if student of the TCA, student of the academy. Is it prohibition or restriction? Restriction. No one should enter. Prohibition. Anyone can enter, but subject to following conditions. Restriction. So private company means a company which has the minimum capital as may be prescribed and by its articles of association. 3 restrictions. A. Restricts the transferability. Restricts the. Can we sell the shares in the company? Yes, but subject to restrictions. Subject to. For example, there is a school DPS, Dimshutnagar Public School, 2027 batch. 100 students are there. Out of this 100, 10 students formed a company, SG Private Limited Company. Public or private? Right. They're writing these 10 shareholders can sell their shares. ఈ 10 మంది వాళ్ళ షేర్లు అమ్ముకోవచ్చు. But only to remaining 90. Only to remaining. Can you sell it to outsider? No. Restriction or prohibition? Restriction. Restricts the transfer. Restricts the అమ్మొచ్చా అమ్మొచ్చు. But only to remaining 90, but not to outsiders. ఎవరికి అమ్మొద్దు? Prohibition. ఎవరికి అమ్ముకోవచ్చు? Freely transferable. వీళ్ళకి మాత్రమే అమ్మాలి. మంచి పిల్లలు, తెలివైన పిల్లలు. ఆరా యాదా బోలో ఏ restricts the transferability of the shares. Except to OPC, limits the number of members to maximum of 200. Why OPC is there here? Because all the rules applicable to private company are also applicable to OPC. OPC is a private company. OPC is a whatever the rules applicable to private company also applicable to OPC, but not this rule. Being a private limited company, it can have maximum of the 200 persons. 200. Can a private limited company have 1 lakh shares? Can a private limited company has 1 lakh shares? Answer is yes. This limit is on the talkai, but not on the shares. The 2 shareholders are me and my wife. I'm having the 7,000 shares. My wife is having the 30,000 shares. How many persons are there? 2 persons. The limit is on the number of persons, but not on the number of shares. However, while counting this 200, we should not count the present and past employees. Which employees? Present and past employees who become the member because of employment. Should not be counted. Should not be. For example, for bolo bachcho, For there is a company, SG Private Limited Company. Private or public? Right now, in this company, 199 shareholders are there. How many shareholders, sir? You are all employees of the company. Who all of you? Employees of SG Private Limited Company. You are employees. One employee name is Archan. One employee name Krishna. Who are these employees? Gentlemen. Which man? Gentlemen. Aitai. See, they have to come to office morning 8. They should leave by 5 o'clock. But they love the company a lot. Who? Archan and Krishna. They're supposed to come by 8, but they will come by 7 o'clock only. Better. 1 hour before they will come. Why? They like the company. They will sweep the floor. They keep the deepam for the god, and they'll work from morning 8 to 5. Then 5 o'clock everyone is leaving. No, but they will not leave. Why? They like the company. Again, they clean the floor. They go to washrooms, they close the taps. Few people will open the taps and they will leave. Few tips will keep the laptops open. They will shut down all the laptops. Then he will pray to Bhagwan again. They lock the main gate. They check 3 times. Locked or not. Then they will leave. Company impressed. Company కంపెనీకి ముచ్చటేసింది. ఏం వేసింది? ఇవన్నీ చూస్తే కృష్ణ అని అర్చన్. సార్ నో సార్. One fine day when company called Krishna and Archan to the cabin. Nana Krishna, Nana Archan, please come to my cabin. Then company said, I like you. What company said? And impressed by your performance, company giving 1 free share to Archan, company giving 1 free share to Krishna. So total number of members in the company right now, 199 only. Because bolo, while counting number of members, we should not consider present employees, past employees, who become the member because of employment, because of and joint shareholders. And which shareholders, sir? Whatever I am giving as an example, that is not an example. That may be 2 to 4 marks. There is a company, SG Private Limited Company. Number of shareholders are 199, which is less than 200. Less than? Done? For example, 1 fine day. When Archan is going on the gully towards his home, in that gully, one shop is there, SG Bakers. Mande. SG Bakers. High quality bakery items we will sell. Egg puffu, curry puffu, paneer puffu, etc. Kandi puffu kaadu. We have pastries also. Black forest, chocolate pastry, butterscotch, etc. And fragrance will come from the shop. Shop నుంచి వెళ్తే సువాసనలు వచ్చేస్తుంటుంది సార్. టెంప్ట్ అయిపోతుంది. ఏం చూస్తే పేస్ట్రీని చూస్తే. In the display, we kept the chocolate pastry. Which pastry? Our Archan is crazy about the chocolate pastry. ఇష్టం మనకి ప్రాణం. తినాలనిపిస్తుంటది. Then he has seen the pastry in the display. Then he came. I'm sitting in the cash counter. He gave 10 rupees. He said pastry. I said, Babu, 10 rupees naya tomato, 40 rupees. How much? Then he said, cut karke de do sir. Nana cut cheside entundar. Mala cut chestama. So will I give the pastry? No. By holding 10 rupees, he's sitting there. Beside the dustbin. Dustbin ఉంటుంది కదా, దాని పక్కన కూర్చుంటాయి. చూస్తూ దేన్ని? Pastry. Then after 10 minutes, Krishna is going on the same gully. He called Krishna, come here, give her 10 rupees, buy low. Then that guy is going on the same gully. Good name? Nishant also going in the same gully. Hey Nishant, do you have 10 rupees? Abaito. And beta, how much will we require? 40. But 30 rupees is the 10, 10, 10. Then the last guy. Sai. Also going on the same gully. Then Sai, do you have 10 rupees? Come here, you start. So 10 no, 10 no, 10 no, 10 no. 40. They're giving me 40 rupees. I give one pastry. I gave. They're keeping the scale, dividing into 4 parts. మళ్ళీ ఎక్కువ పోదుగా పక్కోన్కి ఏం పెట్టుకున్నారు స్కేల్ డివైడింగ్ ఇంటూ 4 parts. They're eating the each piece. Yes sir, no sir. Then how many customers came? 4 customers or 1 customer? 1 customer. How many customers? Looking like 4 customers. నలుగురు కలిసి ఒక్కటి కొన్నారు దేన్ని కేక్ ముక్క కేక్ లో ముక్క కేక్ ముక్క. So how many customers are there? Single customer, but not the 4 customers. In the same way, there is a company SG Private Limited company. है beta? Number of members 199 already. The face value of the share 10 rupees. Issue value of the share 10 rupees. But our Archanis don't have the 10 rupees. Archan 2.5, Krishna 2.5, Nishant 2.5, Sai 2.5. So how many talkal came? 4 talkal. Ekai. Talkai. But we have to count them as the 4 or 6 banna 1 because usko bolte hain joint shareholders. Shareholders are while counting 200 present past employees should not be counted and joint shareholders should be counted as a single person. మీ బుక్ లో వచ్చిందా సింగిల్ పర్సన్? నా బుక్ లో లేదు మరి. Counted as a single person. Which person? Then restriction number 1, restriction on the transferability. Restriction number 2, restriction on the maximum number of members 200. అమ్మా జనరల్ మీటింగ్ బోర్డ్ మీటింగ్ కాదు, జనరల్ మీటింగ్ అందరు పోవచ్చు, అందరు తినొచ్చు, అందరు కూర్చోవచ్చు, అందరు లేపొచ్చు. ఏంటిది చెయ్యి. బట్ కౌంటెడ్ అంటే సింగిల్ ఓటు. విచ్ ఓటు? సింగిల్ ఓటు. అందరు పోవచ్చు రండి, అట్లే పోతారు. లాస్ట్ వన్, prohibiting the invitation to general public for purchase of the securities of the company. So this is restriction. What is this prohibition then? What is clause C? Clause C ఏంటంటే నాన్న, this is secondary market. Which market? Already you have the share, to whom you can sell your share. These 10 people form the company. They can sell it to remaining 90 only. It's on the transfer. It is on the restriction on the transfer. Private company is there. Which company beta? Already company issued 150 shares. How many shares, sir? They want to issue new 10 shares. Sabko nahi dena beta. Bahar wale ko nahi dena. If I'm giving it to public, it will become public company. Which company? Public company. Sit right. Sit right. Sit right. Company want to issue more 10 shares. How many shares? These new 10 shares can be given to existing shareholders. Which shareholders are? Existing directors. Existing and the relatives only. Bahar wale ko nahi bechna. New shares. Who's selling the shares? Company. If company issues the further capital, it can be issued to members, directors and their relatives only. If these 3 conditions are satisfied, usko bolte hai private company. Which company? Condition number 1, restriction on the transferability. Second number 1, restriction number 2, maximum number of members to 200. While counting this 200, don't count the present employee, past employee. Joint shareholders as a single member. Which member? Single member. And prohibiting the invitation to general public for new issue of the shares. ఉన్న షేర్లు అమ్ముకోవడానికి, కొత్త షేర్లు అమ్మడానికి. షేర్ హోల్డర్ షేర్ ఉంది, అది అమ్మాలనుకుంటే ఇంకో షేర్ ఇంకెవరికి అమ్మొచ్చు? ఏవో చెప్పిన వాళ్ళకి మాత్రమే అమ్మాలి. కొత్త షేర్లు కంపెనీ అమ్మితే బయట వాళ్ళకి అమ్మొచ్చు. ఎవరికి అమ్మాలి? ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ షేర్ హోల్డర్స్, డైరెక్టర్స్, రిలేటివ్స్ ఆఫ్ ద డైరెక్టర్స్ ఓన్లీ. Done. Clear. Private company. Which company? Public company ante. Which company? Same. Poets will be there. Poets who describe the mountain, who describe the flower, who describe the women, etc., etc., etc. I'm around 40 years. I have never seen any poet who describes the men. He describes the women a lot. Women, your eyes are like this, your hair is like this, your nose is like this. You describe them women a lot. I have never seen any poet which describes the men. Men is a person who is not a woman. Full stop. That's it. No definition. ఉందా డెఫినేషన్ మెన్కి లేదు అమ్మాయి కాందే అబ్బాయి ఫుల్ స్టాప్ దట్స్ ఇట్ ఇన్ ద సేమ్ వే ప్రైవేట్ కంపెనీ హీ డిస్క్రైబ్డ్ ఏ లాట్ ఇంత డిస్క్రైబ్ చేసిండు పబ్లిక్ కంపెనీ సింగిల్ లైన్ పబ్లిక్ కంపెనీ మీన్స్ ఏ కంపెనీ విచ్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఏ ప్రైవేట్ కంపెనీ విచ్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఏ men is a person who is not a woman that's it in the same way public company means a company which is not a which has the minimum capital as may be prescribed. How much? That can be any amount. Once upon a time, 5. How many lakhs? Bolo. Public company means a company which is not a private company, which has minimum paid up capital as may be prescribed. Then, third clause. He may ask in the MCQs. A private company subsidiary of a public company is deemed to be public company itself. Deemed to be. Till now clear? Private company clear everyone? Exam में 2 बार आया. कितना बार आया? 2 बार. Next. And don't waste the time. Focus clearly. Na? If you focus clearly, clearing CMA entrance first attempt is cakewalk. ये बात लो cakewalk. Provided you are listening, focusing on the class. Sit right. Seat pad, back pad, seat pad, seat. నువ్వే టీషర్ట్ రౌండ్ నెక్ మంచిగా కాళ్ళ వెనకకు పెట్టుకో టీషర్ట్ రౌండ్ నెక్ వెనకకి ఇంకా కారా ఇదేమన్నా చలో ఏం పేరు సార్ పేరు మారుతియా సార్ పేరు వన్ ఫైన్ డే వెన్ Maruti is going to somewhere. Where? Somewhere. Where the signal came? Which signal? Red signal. He's supposed to stop. Then he stopped because red signal is there. Since he stopped the vehicle, no, but he's seeing here and there. Where? Here and there. It chose to Then one person came. Who came? One person wearing the sari. Bugga gilindi Maruti. Then that person said, Baba 100. He felt happy because book ganka. Then he gave 100 rupees. Then green signal came. He started traveling. But the person is not going out of his mind. Mela, female, mela, female, mela, female. There are only 2 rows. How many rows beta? 2 rows ఉన్నాయి. ఒకటి మేల్ లైన్ ఒకటి ఫీమేల్ లైన్ ఇంకో లైన్ లేదు. Where that person supposed to stand male lane or female lane? Male lane. Alien? Because rules applicable to male applicable to that person because he is a male looking like a female. Looking like a. In the same way, one private company is there. Which company? It's a male looking like a female. We have to apply male rules to that guy. In the same way, one company is there, beta. Company name is Srinath Limited. Public or private? Limited. Public. Public is investing in the Srinath Limited. In company, 470 sections are there. How many sections are? 470 sections are applicable to public company. But private company, 470 sections applicable? No. Around 350 will be applicable. Because if it is my money, careful. Somebody's money, careless. నా డబ్బులు అయితే ఒళ్ళు దగ్గర పెట్టుకొని జాగ్రత్తగా ఉంటా పక్కన డబ్బులు అయితే గాలి గడిచి పెడతా అవునా కాదా So public company 470 sections are applicable. Private company, all the sections are not applicable. Yes or no, sir? Bolo. Yes or no, sir? రే రెస్పాండ్ కానా నోట్ తెలుగురా దేన్ని క్లాస్ చెప్తున్నప్పుడు సార్ తోటే ఉండాలి, సబ్జెక్ట్ తోటే ఉండాలి. అట్లా ఉండొద్దు. లుక్ ఎట్ ద స్క్రీన్, సర్ కో దేఖ్నా, వి షుడ్ బి విత్ సబ్జెక్ట్. అలా ఇట్స్ ఎ పబ్లిక్ కంపెనీ. సో there is a private company beta, SG private limited company, SG private limited company, pure private limited company. The 300 sections are applicable, not all the sections. ఇంకొకటి కంపెనీ ఉన్నది నాన్న, గుప్తా ప్రైవేట్ లిమిటెడ్ కంపెనీ. విచ్ కంపెనీ? గుప్తా ప్రైవేట్ లిమిటెడ్ కంపెనీ. ఇట్ హ్యాస్ 100 షేర్స్. హౌ మెనీ షేర్స్? 100 షేర్స్ లో 90 షేర్స్ ఎవరికి ఉన్నాయి? శ్రీనాథ్ లిమిటెడ్ కే ఉన్నాయి. సో హీ విల్ బికమ్ holding company, he will become subsidiary company. Then see, it is looking like a private limited company. Which company? Private limited company. We have to apply 470 sections or 300 sections for this private limited company. 470 sections. Why? Because public is giving the money to Srinath. Srinath is giving the money to Gupta. In Gupta, whose money is there? Private money or public money? Public money. Whose money? సి దాని క్వశ్చన్తో ఆన్సర్ చెప్పండి నాన్న. మీరు బీకామ్ కాదు, సిఎంఏ. ఏంటి? యూఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు డిసైడ్ ద ఫ్యూచర్ ఆఫ్ ద కంపెనీ. దన్న క్లియర్ నా బెట. బీకామ్ వాడికి ఈవెన్ తెలియకపోయినా పర్లేదు, బట్ యూర్ గోయింగ్ టు బికమ్ సిఏ, యూర్ గోయింగ్ టు బికమ్ సిఎంఏ. లాజిక్స్ అలా ఫోకస్డ్గా వినాలి. సబ్జెక్ట్ ఇంటర్ప్రిటేషన్ నేర్చుకోవాలి. సెక్షన్ ఎందుకు రాశారు అని నేర్చుకోవాలి. సార్ 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 See, private company, all sections are not applicable. Public company, all sections are applicable. నా క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే, companies act is drafted from company's point of view. True or false? False. Companies act is drafted from shareholders' point of view. Whose point of view? Companies act is drafted to protect the company. True or false? False. Companies act is made to protect the investors, shareholders. ఇది ప్రైవేట్ కంపెనీలా కనిపిస్తుందా? కనిపిస్తుంది. కానీ ఎవరి డబ్బులు ఉన్నాయి? పబ్లిక్ డబ్బులు ఉన్నాయి. సార్ నో సార్, ఇట్ ఈస్ లుకింగ్ లైక్ ఎ ఫీమేల్ బట్ ఇట్ ఇస్ ఎ మేల్. బికాజ్ అప్లై ద మేల్ రూల్స్. ఏ రూల్స్? చూడండి ఏమంటుంది ఇక్కడ, ఏ ప్రైవేట్ కంపెనీ సబ్సిడరీ ఆఫ్ ఎ పబ్లిక్ కంపెనీ డీమ్డ్ టు బి even its name is private company, it is deemed to be public limited company. We have to apply 470 sections because in this private company, private money is not there, public money is there. అర్థమవుతుందా? క్లియర్? మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నా, మీరు సిఎంఏలు బీకామ్ వాళ్ళు కాదు, దిమాగ్ కావాలి. సిఏ వర్క్, సిఎంఏ వర్క్ ఇస్ దిమాగ్ వర్క్, నాట్ మెకానికల్ వర్క్. You're going to stand in the high level in the organization, not a low level. You should know the logics. You will be paid for your knowledge. Then we sell our knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is money. Ara. Well, public company means a company which is not a private company, which has the minimum paid up share capital as may be prescribed. A private company, subsidiary of public company, deemed to be public company itself. Look at these two. Then this years also. Those who are completed, you can revise now at least once. Hey, Kamal Hassan, done na? Sisters, completed. Next one. OPC. Ending? Star Star Superstar. Star Star Mega Star. Star Star 10 stars. Star Star 10 stars. So, neglect చేయకండి నాన్న. You have to improve a lot, especially seriousness. చాలా మారాలి మీరు ఇంకా. So, one person company. Which company? One person company. This was asked these many number of times in the exam. Very, very important from exam point of view. OPC starts here. It ends here. Nearly 3 pages. Nearly 3 pages. Focus clearly, beta. Correct point he is asking. I wrote which point is asking for MCQ also and how direct ones are coming. Everything I have written. You have to revise more number of times. First one, don't write anything. Just look at the screen. Very important. What is a one person company? Which company? One person company. For example, there is a person called Maruti. Who is it? One point. When he went to mummy, mummy means company said. He said to company said, company said, company said, company said, myself Maruti, I want to form the company. I want to form the company. Then companies have said, ha, Maruti, yes, you can form the company, but bring 6 more friends. How many friends? So you can form the public company. Then he came to class. He's asking all his friends, Mama, come with me, let us form the company. Then all the friends said, Chichi Popo, best fellow. Then Maruti hut ho gaya beta. Kya ho gaya? Hut. Then he went to the company said, he said, Mummy, I thought all they're my friends, but no one is supporting me. When I was in the class, they supported me to shout, but now no one is supporting, no one is coming with me. Then companies have said, see Maruti, this is reality. No one will help you when you're in the need. Just to focus on the career. Then mummy said, Maruti, don't worry. Beta, చిత్రమైన సన్నివేశాలు పాత్రలు కేవలం ఇవన్నీ ఉద్దేశించబడినవి కావు. ఆన్ ద క్యారెక్టర్స్ ఇన్ దిస్ మూవీ ఆర్ ఫిక్టీషియస్, నాట్ ఇంటెండింగ్ టు హార్మ్ ద ఎమోషన్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎనీ పర్సన్. చిత్రంలో ఎలాంటి పాత్రల్ని ఎలాంటి సన్నివేశాలైనా కానీ ఇది కల్పితం మాత్రమే. సరే, then Maruti went to company again. Company said, Maruti, अब tension होने का नहीं. You can form a public company. Which company? Bring one more person. You have one best friend, bestie, who is ready to die for you. You can form a private company. Which company? Private company. Then Maruti came and he's asking his best friend. Second word, Aravind. He said to Aravind, Mama Da Mama will form the company. Then Aravind said, sorry Maruti, I can't come Ray, because in my home my parents are scolding because I am roaming with you. If I come with you, they will throw me on the main road for sure. Papa Maruti heart rendu mukkalaindi. Best friend also said like that. Then he went back to company. He said, my dear company said, even Aravind is not coming with me. See, this is reality. No one will be there for you. Open your eyes at least now. Hello, leave it. Maruti, no problem. Even single person can form the company. इसको बोलते हैं one person company. You know it not. You don't record anyone as an association. जो सिंगल पर्सन कैन फॉर्म द कंपनी, उसको बोलते हैं ओपीसी। बोलो, ओपीसी मीन्स a company which has the single person as the member. అన్నిసార్లు ఎగ్జామ్లు అడిగినప్పుడు ఎంత ఫోకస్డ్ గా వినాలి, అప్ టు యూ. ఎగ్జామ్ ప్రూవ్ చేస్తున్నా, ఇదే క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్. ఎన్ని స్టార్లు ఉంటే అన్ని సార్లు ఎగ్జామ్లు వచ్చింది, అది మళ్ళీ నీకు కూడా వస్తుంది. అన్ని సార్లు ఉన్నప్పుడు నువ్వు ఎంత ఫోకస్ గా క్లాస్ వినాలి నువ్వే అర్థం చేసుకో ఒకసారి. దన్నా క్లియర్నా? సరే, see, when taking the Maruti as example, it's not an example, it's like I'm telling the hope is like a story, so that you will not forget. You can imagine the same thing in the exam, how you can write. That's my intention. Okay na beta? Sir, then company success. Yes Maruti, if you are there, you will manage the company. You will manage chestavu. Something may happen to you. You may see white chudidar, green chudidar, black chudidar. You may become crazy. Picture కావచ్చు, ఏజ్ లో ఉన్నావు కావచ్చు, కాదా ఛాన్స్ ఉంది. యూ మే మెట్ విత్ యాక్సిడెంట్, యూ మే డై. యు నో మారుతి, కంపెనీ హ్యాస్ నో బ్రెయిన్ టు థింక్, నో ఐస్ టు సీ, నో హియర్స్ టు లిసన్. కంపెనీ విల్ వాచ్ ఫ్రమ్ యువర్ ఐస్, కంపెనీ విల్ థింక్ ఫ్రమ్ యువర్ బ్రెయిన్, కంపెనీ విల్ లిసన్ ఫ్రమ్ యువర్ ఇయర్స్. అవునా కాదా? ఇట్స్ ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ పర్సన్. ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ దేర్, యూ విల్ టేక్ ద మేనేజ్ ద కంపెనీ. సంథింగ్ మే హ్యాపెన్ టు యూ, దెన్ హూ విల్ మేనేజ్ ద కంపెనీ? That's why appoint the nominee. Appoint the nominee. Then Maruti said to Arvind, Arvind, you need not invest single rupee also. You are not a shareholder also. It's a one-man show. A show? I only will manage the whole company. నేనే మేనేజ్ చేస్తే కంపెనీ. If something happens to me, then you will enter into picture. నేను ఉన్నంత వరకు నేనే చూసుకుంటాను. నాకేమన్నా అయితే then you will comes into picture. Done. Yes sir, no sir. Then we have to specify the name of the nominee with his written consent. A consent, written consent. Then Arvind gave the consent. Okay Maruti, don't worry, you can keep my name as a nominee. I will not come to office, I will not give the capital. Yes, you need not come to company, you need not give the capital because you are not a member of the company. Bolo, OPC means a company which has the single person as the member. However, employee of the company has to specify name of nominee with his written consent. Which consent? So he is the single member, he is the nominee. Then Arvind went to his home. He went to his home. He said to his wife, "Sweetie, I did something." Arvind married for the first time at the age of 42 years. అప్పుడు అయింది ముద్రిపోయినాక ఫస్ట్ టైం. Then he said to his beautiful wife, I did something. Then his beautiful wife said, what you did today? Then Arvind said, hey, I become the nominee of the Maruti. Nominee of the Maruti. Then she's not telling anything, she's not speaking anything. She just went into her bedroom, she's taking her bag, she's leaving. Then Arvind was asking, hey, why you're leaving? I already told you, Arvind, don't roam with Maruti. Now you become the nominee of the Maruti. You decide, name kavala, Maruti kavala. Then Arvind made a call to Maruti. Arey, Maruti, I am taking back my nomination. Taking back my nominee can bolo bachcho. Nominee can revoke the nomination. Anochadu? Anoch. Otherwise, member can remove the nominee. వాడికి నచ్చట్లే మారుతి గాడికి, నా లెవెల్ ఏంటి, బాన్ లెవెల్ ఏంటి, వేస్ట్ గాడాడు. If I die, who will come into my place? Arvind. చిల్లర్ చీప్ చిచ్చోర మెంటాలిటీ అంది. నేను రిచ్ క్లాసు అనిపించింది ఎవరికి? మారుతికి. మారుతి కెన్ ఆల్సో రిమూవ్ ద నామినీ. సో he may remove his he may withdraw his nomination. Member can remove the nominee. So there is a vacancy in the nominee. Vacancy in the nominee should be filled within the 15 days. Within how many days, sir? Done. So, OPC means a company which has the single person. How many persons, sir? Single person as the member of the company, and it is deemed to be private company itself and the provisions applicable to private company also applicable to OPC. This was asked in December 2022. Once upon a time 1 mark MCQ, now it is 2 marks. And it may be limited by shares. It may be limited by guarantee. Every point 2 marks. It must specify the name of the nominee. Name of the nominee with his written consent. Which consent? Written consent. In case of the death of the member, nominee will become the member of the company. So if nominee is withdrawing his nomination or member is removing the nominee, we have to fill it within how many days? Below MCQ. And OPC need not prepare the cash flow statement. A statement, cash flow statement. This was asked in CA enter so many times. How many times? So many times. OPC. See, OPC has to prepare balance sheet, P&L, but CFS is not required. Then CFS is not required. Dash A, private company, B, public company, C, OPC, D, all the above. OPC, 2 marks. How many marks? Last point, very, very important, beta. The annual returns of the OPC shall be signed by the CS. Or where there is no CS, director only. So annual returns, every year, every company has to file the certain information with the ROC. Those information should be signed by the CS of the company. If CS is there, CS is not there, single director. Which director? OPC will have only one director. How many directors? One director in generally. So annual returns of the OPC must be signed by the CS. If it is there, CS is not there, single director itself. This was asked 1, 2, 3, 4 times in the exam. This point itself in MCQs. Done. Liko beta. Till now, liko. Upon years would ask on years MCQs. So you'll focus on those points at least. Sir, many class lo unnara sir? T-shirt. I was observing for last half an hour. Specs with T-shirt. Listen. Nana, it is your career. మాకు పెరుగు నాకు తెలియదు బేసిక్గా. బట్ your focus level, sir, from my point of view 10% కూడా లేవు. When you're listening something, active listening is required. ఏదో క్యాప్ అయితే పెట్టుకున్న వాడతా ఉన్న క్యాప్ తోటి హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ నుంచి. ఇట్స్ పాయింట్ నాన్న. Don't kill your future with your own hands. ఏ పాయింట్ వస్తుందో చెప్తున్నా, ఎన్నిసార్లు వచ్చిందో చెప్తున్నా, ఎంసీక్యూకి ఏ వస్తుందో కూడా చెప్తున్నా. గాలికి చూస్తారు. So remaining part we'll see in the next class. Have a great time. Enjoy the day. Prepare well. SG signing off. Take care.